Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the RDA. This is your Manchester United versus Palace match preview, in which I would like to extract some revenge against Palace for the previous result. Obviously, we drew our last game against Palace 1-1 from an absolute glorious wonder free kick from Palace at the dying embers of the game, and I think we can beat them. I must say that off the bat. I think we can beat them. I think we will beat them this time. And I fully expect United to go out there this weekend and beat Palace, get 3 points, and where will that put us in the league? If we get 3 points now, well, Newcastle obviously have to play again, but it can potentially put us above Newcastle for the time being. So 3 important points, I would say, in regards, especially with the top four race now. Chelsea has strengthened, Tottenham are not completely out of it yet. Our depth ain't that good anyway, so we need all the points we can get. And Ten Hag, I think he will go strong. I don't think he ever really rotates the squad too much. Heck, even in the Forest game, there was a little bit of rotation here and there, but he still feels a strong team, and I think that just how Ten Hag is. Do I necessarily agree with it? No. Of course, I don't necessarily agree with it. I do like rotation. I do like having my players as fresh and as prepared as possible. But hey, it's working for Ten Hag at the moment, and let's see how it goes. Just touch wood, nobody gets injured. Touch wood, we don't pay for it in the long run. But let's see how it goes. Ten Hag, I do expect him to go strong. How I expect this game to be approached? Well, United are playing at home. I think we expect more of the same from the last Palace game. I don't necessarily think last time we played Palace was too bad. I do remember being very frustrated that game. I can't remember why. I think it was maybe lack of chances that we created. Um, Lack of maybe finishing the rare chances we did create, the way we played, the way we conceded was obviously very unfortunate. On another day, we win that game 1-0. But I think the normal standard Ten Hag, keep the possession, create a lot of chances, and let's win the game, keep a clean sheet, will be in effect today. This weekend, not today, sorry. And I think with our front three being all back, now Sancho back, Marcel back, they come into the works. Delo is back in training. I don't know if he'll play necessarily. Obviously, we don't have Ericsson, but the players are pretty much all back now. There's not really anyone we're missing too badly. United should win this game. They should win this game in that regard. Looking at the form table, obviously I always like looking at the form table. In the league, United has fallen off a little bit. In the league, we've won three, drawn one, lost one. Not the best of form anymore in the league, so we need to rectify that as quickly as possible. But Palace are none the better. 2 draws, 2 losses, and only 1 win for Palace. And a win for them won't even get them one place above the league table. So Palace would want to win this. And in terms of the relegation, they're not they're not in it, but we always want to be as safe as possible for them. So obviously Palace would want to win this game, sneak a win if they can, but we'll have to see with regards to that. I think Palace will play the same way they played against us the first time we played. Try to frustrate us, have a low block, very well disciplined, keep the game as low scoring as possible, and towards the end, just try counter and nick it and see what happens. Maybe even a moment of individual brilliance like they had last time, and frustrate United. That's what I think Palace is going to do. Will it succeed this time? I hope not. I hope Ten Hag looks at the last time we played Palace, changes, tweaks a little things here and there, and we win this game. But yeah, that's all for me within that regard. But in terms of his team selection, this is where it is always very interesting with Ten Hag. I do expect him to go strong, like I've said. So De Gea back in goal, no problems with that. Delo, I know he's back in training. I don't know if he will put Delo in a game like this, just off the bat like that. So it's questionable. I wouldn't be surprised to play Delo, but I think it's one of those games we played Delo and it's not up at the races. We could pay for it. So I think Ten Hag might play it a little bit safe. Go Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He's been playing games. He's been playing fairly well for his standards, and you might keep him for that reason. Centre backs, I think, will be our stock standard centre backs, Varane and Martinez. Why not? Um, Solid at the back. Let's keep it that way. Luke Shaw, I think, will be at full back, at left back. So no problems there. Now, obviously, I look at this midfield, and I must say, I put my hands up. That is a very, very good midfield. I cannot lie to you. Sabitzer, Casemiro, and Bruno Fernandes. Very, very elite midfielder. Not midfielder, midfield. Casemiro world class. Sabitzer, I'm not going to say he's world class, but he's got very, very high quality. I like the player. I love the attributes he brings to the team. I honestly think he is an upgrade from Christian Eriksen. Him in that kind of box-to-box role, I think he's exactly what we need, to lift some weight off Casemiro's shoulders as well. I think he does bring a lot of value to this team. And I think, Ten Hag maybe is thinking, fans need maybe not really, we don't really need a boost, but playing Sabitzer will definitely get the crowd a little bit more excited and up with, and we're at home, so when's a better time to give Sabitzer a debut for United than this game? So I think he will play Sabitzer. I say this with, I never thought I'd ever say this, but I say this with a little bit of concern because, to be fair to Fred, he doesn't deserve dropping, does he? Fred has been scoring goals. He's been playing very well, and based on form and performances, he's justified to play this game. I can't lie to you. So if I see Fred over Sabitzer, I won't get mad. Rightfully deserved to keep that spot for now. But I would like Sabitzer. And I still obviously do think Sabitzer is way better than Fred still. And no, Fred has had good games, but I always like playing my better players anyways, in regardless. So yeah, Sabitzer, I would like to see him play. Bruno, I think, will keep his spot. Casemiro will keep his spot. No problems there. The front three is very interesting. I think this is what Ten Hag will pick. Remember, this is not my team. This is Ten Hag's team, that I predict he would pick. But I would make one change. I'd keep Rashford there, no problem. Bring Martial in. Don't want to see Vegas play. I can't stand Vegas personally. He's a great player to bring off the bench if we're just going to whoop balls into the box in the last few minutes to try and get a goal. Then in that regards, fantastic. But if Martial's fit, he plays. Simple as that for me. If he's fit, he plays. Let's not waste any time with that. And right wing, Anthony, he has been better, like I said, but I think with Sancho back in the works, you bring in Jadon Sancho. I would bring in Jadon Sancho especially. He looked a little bit fresh. He looked very sharp when he came on in the Forest game, but I'd give him a start. I'd give a start to Sancho and I'd give a start to Sabitzer. Other than that, maybe a Delo for me, but other than that, I think this might be the team we see against Palace. With regards to the score prediction, according to the analytics, 70% chance of a United win, 19% chance of a draw, 11% chance of a Palace win. I think that's pretty accurate because, like I said, looking back on the last time we played Palace, by that wonder goal, they weren't going to get anything out of that game, and I expect fairly more of the same. So I see a clean sheet for United, and I see a couple goals. I do see a couple of goals, especially with a good front three and a arguably very strong midfield for me personally. Yeah, look at that midfield. I look at the way we've defended throughout the whole Ten Hag era, especially recently. I look at the front line that I like. I'm like, surely this is set up for a 2-3-0 win. It's at our home ground, not Palace's home ground anyway, so we'll have the card on our side. And I want revenge. So United, I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt, and you know what that happens? You know my jinx. My jinx powers are unreal. Giving you the benefit of the doubt, and I'm going to say 3-0 to United. Other than that, let's see what happens. As always, do smash a like on the video. Please subscribe if you are new, and I shall see you all very soon. Goodbye.